It is decision time at Twitter. Elon Musk giving Twitter staffers an ultimatum: either commit to working long hours at high intensity for the new, quote, hardcore Twitter, or leave. With 3 months severance, the clock is ticking. Employees have until 5 p.m. Eastern time to decide. This is tough. Joining me now, District Media Group President Beverly Hallberg. Beverly, I mean, this is Elon Musk. This is his style. And he did do layoffs at Tesla a few years back, and they were pretty harsh. A lot of broken hearts.
Right.
He's just going into Twitter and he's slashing and burning. What do you say?
I don't think I'm the only CEO who heard this and applauded Elon Musk for making this business decision, because quiet quitting is a problem out there.
Sure.
And people want their employees to work hard. Now, my employees do work hard, so this isn't a knock on them. But when you look at Elon Musk, he's a self-made billionaire. He's somebody who demands excellence in himself. He's demanding it in his staff because he wants an excellent product. Now,
he's sleeping there.
He is. Now, there is pushback with this hardcore rhetoric and talking about the long hours. I'm wondering if that's actually going to come to fruition, or is this just his way of figuring out who really wants to work hard and be part of Twitter and who doesn't? We're going to have to wait and see. But I think it's one of his ways of getting rid of what he views, I think, as a bloated staff.
Well, and again, I go back to Tesla. He did that at Twitter. But do you think that other companies are going to follow? Do you think that this quiet quitting phenomenon, which I think is ridiculous, by the way,
right,
do you think that that's going to kind of come to an end in corporations in general?
I mean, I don't think we're going to have the same Elon Musk style in the way they talk about it. But when you see the layoffs happening at so many companies, it's now an employer market, not an employee market. So you also have that difference as well, where employees are going to be looking for good work, and they're going to realize it's the employer that's in the driver's seat.
A big news I got to ask you about in Washington: Nancy Pelosi says she's not going to seek a leadership position in this new Congress, but she's not leaving immediately. She's going to stay in her position. Sure. There were some that were saying that she would just, that was it. She would retire. She's not. What did you make of her announcement today?
I think we would have had a different announcement if Democrats had retained control of Congress. But I think as she hands over that gavel, she realized it's probably a good time to exit. And also, when you look at the polling, when you saw so many young people, Generation Z, coming out in droves and pulling the lever for Democrats, I think they need younger leadership. When you look at the age of Joe Biden and Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi combined, it's up there. And I think Democrats, it would behoove them to get some younger leadership members in there. And so I just think it made sense for her at this time.
There's been a little bit of a back and forth within the Republicans as well. I mean, they're taking control of the House. That is official. They've got the 218 that they need. But I mean, what would you say to party leaders? Because it wasn't this red wave.
Right.
It was a little bit of a red puddle. So it's not like they've got this decisive, let's come, take no prisoners. But we've already heard that they want to do Hunter Biden. They want to do Joe Biden. They want to do Afghanistan. They want to do all these investigations are ready to launch. Is it too soon? 24 hours after they took power, maybe? Or?
Well, Kevin McCarthy would have a whole lot more leverage if there was the red wave, because he is one of those in charge of making sure that Republicans do get elected. Now, that being said, what Republicans need more than anything is making sure that they can have this blockade to prevent any type of progressive policies coming from Joe Biden and the Senate. And also, as you said, those committee hearings. But what we're really seeing is a lot of negotiating going on behind the scenes between the House Freedom Caucus and also between McCarthy and other establishment, figuring out what are the rules going to be. We'll vote for you for Speaker if you give us some of the rules that we like to make sure you don't have too much power. So we'll know on January 3rd when the official vote is, but we do know that McConnell is officially going to be stay in his role in the Senate. That's already determined.
Yeah, well, I mean, I will say it seems like people are they're a little tired of all the drama and the tough rhetoric. I think voters are saying, look, let's just maybe do things together, maybe a little bipartisanship at the end of the day. We'll see.
We can hope.
I'm going to stay on the positive side of it. Beverly, thank you very much.
Appreciate
it.